Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over cryptocurrency market, more specifically Bitcoin, and let you know what is possibly going on. Been keeping up with some of the Twitter a little bit, YouTube's and the news, and man, there's a lot going on. A lot of people are scratching their heads. They're on their heads right there, guys, going, "What's going on? Is bear market bounce? Is Bitcoin going bullish?" It's usually how it goes, guys. Okay. Um, of course, you can't ever rule out anything that's negative in any market. You can never ever do that and be 100% confident in anything, can you? But are you willing to take the risk? The interesting thing is, guys, that those that followed my channel over there that are over on Twitter, I talked to some guys over there on Twitter, and making bank since June of 2022. June of 2022. So I'm going to show you something, guys, real quick before I go anywhere, okay? Here's KDA, okay? This is Kadena. This is probably the most requested coin and the most watched coin on my channel. Should tell you something. Definitely tells me something. There's a lot of retail that are really, really interested in this coin. And I happen to like the coin too. I think it's a pretty decent coin. Does it have some issues? Yes, it does. One of the biggest issues with Kadena is the long-term inflation issue it may have. But that's for a long-term investment. Does that mean it can't pump? Doesn't mean in the short term it can't pump. So what are you going to do? What's your plan? What's your strategy? Are you going to ride a wave and get out? Which you probably should with an asset like this. Because Kadena used to be at $25 more or less, right? And now it's at $1.25. Probably not a good strategy. Hold on to something long term like that. So here it is down here at the bottom. Talked about Kadena. Boom. 78 cents. Talked to some people that bought that right there. I thought that was a pretty good deal myself, too. As a matter of fact, I think pretty much probably anywhere in this area is probably a pretty decent deal for Kadena, guys. Even up here, $1.25. When Kadena is $1.25 or $1.99, you're probably not going to care too much when it's $15, right? Here's the thing that I'm looking at Kadena, though. Okay. You see how low that's coming in the RSI up there? And here it is down here in the 2-hour RSI. Come down and take that out. I think Kadena is getting ready to run, guys. Even farther, if you can believe it. Do you see back here? Look at that. Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4, 5? What is that? Or is that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2? Don't know. But if it's 1, 2s, remember what happened with Bitcoin? Went up, down, probably come back down here, start doing something like this, maybe in the RSI, guys. So what am I doing? Well, I'm slowly getting some Kadena myself, okay? So I just wanted to go over that with you guys. You could consider that a double bottom too. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I think by the end of 2023, you'd be probably pretty darn happy with your position in Kadena, okay? So let's go over another coin, another not so popular coin. Crust Network decided to leave the station. You got here to an 8-hour chart. Crust Network decided to leave the station, guys. Okay. This is a pretty good coin right here, too. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. Right there, right there. Boom. Okay. Right here, bounced, double. You consider that double bottom, and it's running. Okay. So target up there, it's going to be over $2 sometime in a while, from 50 cents up to there. Probably is what it's going to end up doing. I doubt that that's a bear market bounce. I don't think that it is. Crust Network looks really, really good, guys. There's another one too. I decided to go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. Is AIOZ Network. You can see this trend right here, down and down and down and down and down right here in the 8-hour. Let's go to a daily chart to get a little clearer picture on this coin right here, guys. Remember, do this at your own risk. But if you want to get in before something that did what Crust Network did, as you can see, it just busted out of there. Okay. Now there's no guarantees. No guarantees. I'm just saying. Just saying. You come down here to the daily chart. Look at that. Good. That's that downtrend. And it broke it with a back test. It's over in that area, guys. You see? That's how it goes. Now, could it come back down here and do something else and ruin your day? It could, guys. But that is the risk with the markets. So we are going to go over Bitcoin. Now, some of these coins, they're running pretty good. And you're probably thinking, well, why is Ethereum not doing so well? And some of these other coins are blasting up. Phantom's doing really well. Other coins are they just keep on going. Just keep on going. The AI tokens, guys. I think the AI tokens, these are coming to life now, guys. I mean, they already been to life. This humans was one that I was paying attention to, and it was one of the coins that caught me off guard once again. I was looking at this kind of like AIOZ, guys, or some of the other ones, Crust Network, and I was looking at it, and I was in this area, and look what happens when I looked away for probably, I don't know, 2 weeks, and I come back and like, there it is. That's how it works. That's usually how it goes sometimes, guys. So that's a pretty good right there, guys. These coins right here are, in my opinion, they're in a bull run, guys. These coins are in a bull run. Here's the deal with them, though. With these coins is that you're probably not going to have a major significant correction in them. I mean, you might get lucky, but I don't think they're going to have a significant correction in them, guys. So that's the deal with that, okay? So interesting, huh? Interesting. Let's go over total 3. Looking at total 3 on the daily, and this to me has broken out of its if you want to call that a wedge. You could go through the daily RSI and you can see right here. Here's your 1. So I'm going to go down with the daily RSI. The move that it made is just like this, guys. It was a 1 right to there. That's the lowest peak on the RSI, and all this is your 2, and it came back down right here for your 3. Here's your 4 for your flat, and then it came back down for that 5, and now it's out of there. So it actually completed that sequence, and I think it's good. So total 2, the same thing, more or less. It's busting out of that channel. There's some other trends that you can use to, you don't have confirmation, I guess, until you have it right there, guys. That's what a lot of people would use. You could on log. Also put it on linear too. Some guys use linear and it's busting out of there. Logarithmic is probably a better deal when using cryptos, but technically, there's an argument say it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet, guys. You gotta wait for it to get over here past that trend line. It's just not ready. You're catching a falling knife. Okay, that could be true. That could be true, guys. Same thing with total market cap. But here's the thing with total market cap is you see the strength of that RSI right there, guys. Strength of that RSI right down there. Okay, whatever it's doing. Whatever total market cap is doing is new, no matter how you cut that pie down there in the weekly and the RSI. That's whatever that is right there, boom, is new, okay? Could it be a bounce? It could be. We're just not going to know yet, guys. So I don't think that it is. I think it's going into a bullish trend. So let's go over to Amplify. Amplify is one that I've been checking out. You could call me above average accumulator probably of this. And there's a 20x over here. It's done a nice 3-wave swing over here, and that is a 3-wave swing. You got to be careful of these assets. Okay, that looks like some people would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it swing back up and do another 5. You have to be careful of these assets because look, if you go down here, especially smaller tokens, you come down here, you see that. You want to check it in here, guys. You got to check it in the RSI. RSI gives you a lot of good data. So it's down here and it went back up and boom. Okay. So you got a leg there, it went up, and then you have a leg there. So it's not a 5-wave move. It's a 3-wave move. Here's your trend there. It went back up and there's your trend there. Okay. It's clearly a 3-wave move. And if you check it in the RSI, you see it hit 618 down in that leg, up in that leg, back down here for 618, and then it's on to a new trend. Here in the daily chart, if you take that, whatever it's doing, whether it's a bounce or into a new trend, it came back up. Look at that nice back test and get out of there, guys. So I look at this as a positive thing for this coin right now, and a limited supply. And I have it on this trend over here too, guys. You can see test, back up, down, back up, testing it, and maybe getting out of there possibly, okay? So be patient with this one. Nothing's going to happen really soon. Or I take that back. You got to realize from August to September, 1 month, it made that move. 1 month. 1 month, 20x. Just realize that. So what else is it I wanted to... So yeah, I was just saying, like, a lot of people would make the assumption, some beginners in Elliott waves would just automatically assume that that's a 5-wave move, okay? There's a couple other things in here too, okay, that you can look at to tell you that that's not a 5-wave move. This is for guys on Twitter because they were asking me about doing Elliott waves. Elliott waves take some practice, guys. I don't trade Elliott waves. The only time I really like to trade Elliott waves is when I see a clear 5-wave move down, okay, on a short. So like so, guys, let me get rid of all that. I'll show you when I like to use Elliott waves. It comes down into a 1. I'll trade this 2, and it comes down for a 3-4. I'll trade this 2. That's the time I trade Elliott waves, guys, okay, in a short, okay? And your stop loss is right there, and you get into the 2, and you ride the 3 down. So it's the same thing over here, guys. Elliott waves is over here. Wave 1, 2, potentially a 3, or A, B, C. Where do you get in? This is trading Elliott waves. When somebody's going up and they're picking a dip on a second wave, they're technically doing the same thing. This is where you want to be because you want to get into this wave, okay? So it's the same thing. That's really the only time that I do it. Otherwise, I just use these for a gauge. Your price, your support and resistance, your RSI is going to be probably more important than Elliott waves. Okay, now here, what's the other reason why? What's the other reason why this is not a 5-wave move on this daily chart? What's the other reason why? Okay, I'm going to show you, teach you. This is a teaching method, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 5-wave move coming down, right? So a 5-wave move, we're going to assume this is a 5-wave move coming down. What's it going to do in the RSI? Here it is at the top. Let's say it's up here at the top. Starts coming down. Boom, 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 boom. Wave 1. And it's going to retrace in a wave 2. Like so, right? And it's going to come pretty high in the wave 2, possibly. Now, the wave 3 is the one with the most momentum. So what does it do? Wave 3 has the most momentum. Also, in that wave, the wave 3 is the FOMO wave. And it comes boom, 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 all the way down there, right? And now it's going to pop into a wave 4. What's a wave 4? Wave 4 is like to retrace quite a bit because they want to make room for that wave 5. Boom, 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 right? And then the wave 5 is going to come down. Boom, 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 boom. Where's it going to come to? Right there. And what happens? You can see it's just like this. That wave, and then right there. What's that called? Bullish divergence. So then you know up here in price, you're going to have a retrace, a 3-wave or onto a new trend. Okay? So now let's go over here. Let's go over here. Is there divergence? Is there divergence? No, there's no divergence. Telling you, you have a 3-wave move disguised looking like a 5-wave move. Okay? That's what you have. Lots of people would see this. Beginner traders would see this, or those that might not understand how waves work or Elliott waves. That's why I think just having a basic concept or understanding of the waves would help you make better decisions in the long term, guys. So I am bullish on that coin. I'm going over Bitcoin, guys. Let's go back over to Bitcoin. Back into Bitcoin. Let's see here. What does Bitcoin have going on with it today? All right, guys. So here's the deal with Bitcoin. A lot of people thought that was a new trend that was going on. And I'm going to show you something of the things I'm looking out here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's in a correction, in my opinion. You can easily tell. Check this out. I'm going to show you. Here's the evidence. We're going to go over this chart in a line chart. I'm going to show you something. You have clues right here on the screen. You could probably make a reasonable, logical decision that this right here is a corrective move. Okay, a corrective move. And the reason why is if you go down here in RSI, you see how small? Look at that right there. You see it went all the way up there, almost came up and touched this area, right to that area. But look how far it went in the RSI. Look at this wave. You see that wave went way up, and you see how far that went in the RSI. What is that? That's a bullish move. That's a bullish move right there. Bullish move right there. And then you have your bearish divergence for your fifth wave correction. Okay. So what are we looking at right here? We are looking at more than likely a corrective move up. Okay. You have a three-wave swing and a corrective move up. Okay. So usually, what is that? What is that? What could that mean? What? Let's say if this is this could be a flat. So maybe this is a three-way move, or maybe it's not done yet. So here you go, like this, right? Here's your flat move. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it might come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make a nice flat. So the flats can be like, here's your line, here's your trend here, and here's your trend here. So the flats are equal. Okay. The flats are equal. The reason here, for those that are new and new subscribers, I do appreciate you. Flats are equal, but they have running flats and expanded flats. And you have a flat in there. They're always 3, 3, 5s. 3, 3, and then a 5. And you see how that's equal. Okay. That's equal at the top and at the bottom. But you have expanded flats and you have running flats. Running flats are not that common, guys. They're not that common. So what we possibly have, what I would be looking for, if you want to know if Bitcoin is going to make a real dump. Now, it could do a serious dump from here. It could do that, but it doesn't look like it wants to too much based on the 2-hour chart. I'm actually thinking that Bitcoin is actually probably going to go up, guys. This is what you want to look for. This is what I'm looking for, actually. This whole move could be up, and it might come back down, and then it might trend back up. Now, if it stays in this trend more or less, basically like this, and it gets up above the high, up there into this area, and now you're up here, and people are going to think it's going bullish. I'm going to go long, breakout, right? But guess what, guys? What's it going to do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then what comes next, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1.618 to 2.618 in cryptocurrencies. That's what you want to look out for. What are that? That's recently happened. That recently happened. Let's check this out. I'm going to show you. I got to show you something right over here. Right over here. You see that? Right here. You see that highest peak? And it came back down and it just kept creeping up. Bearish divergence up there. It came up, completed this. And what do you have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Broke the high. And then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And depending on how you want to label it, I think that's a flat. But you see how that goes? So that's what I'd be checking out, guys. I think Bitcoin right now is in a correction. It's in a correction, guys. Okay? It's right here in a correction. And it could be coming down to do a flat. Now, it might be in here for a little while. Might be in here for a little bit. So here's your three-wave move. Could have a three-wave move. Maybe it's coming down for a 5 and make a flat. And it might not be done there. And it could come down a little bit more, okay? But then it could come back up and make an X wave, all right? Make an X wave again, right? And then it can come back over here and make a zigzag as an example. So then you have a complex correction, a W, X, and a Y, because this is ABC and ABC and ABC. Okay. Here's the thing with Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin because this correction, I don't think Bitcoin's going to make deep corrections. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin just takes its time and only gets to like 21 and maybe as low as 20,600 and finally gets down there and it's getting itself ready to run. So here it is in a 2 hour. The first area I would be checking out in this 2 hour, it's already ran off that RSI. It's coming down. It's running off more RSI. Maybe it'll come up. And if it start getting down there, that's what you're going to want to see. And then when you start checking higher time frames too, guys, just down in this area, start getting it way, way down here again, okay? And you'll know if Bitcoin's bullish. So now we're going to go to a 12-hour chart. You see it's still up there quite a bit. You want to see this RSI probably burn off a little bit, all right? And then you want to check a daily chart too, guys. See that RSI, it's up there. You want to see it burn off a little bit. And you got to realize in this daily chart right here, here's just 1, 2, possibly a 3, 4, 5 maybe. You want to see it burn off a little bit, get back down there, and it can go on another run again. And believe me, if it burns off like this and it just needs to move right there in the RSI, this can really move a long distance in the price. So you want to be aware of something like that, okay? It's all based on probabilities and statistics when it comes to looking at these charts. But otherwise, just looking at this in Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin is actually really, really bullish so far. I don't see this, doing some sort of massive dump. Not yet, guys. I'm just not seeing it. Could you be in here into a short area? I made a post on Twitter. I said, be careful of shorts right now, guys. Everything's too bullish. I wouldn't be messing with shorts, like shorting some of these assets. But if I see something like this, I would definitely consider a short, especially when it's above there. Because if this correction gets above this high, it is setting up for a flat, guys. And Bitcoin likes to do those. Okay, I'll show you 2 points. And Bitcoin likes to do those. Just to give you an example, likes to go above. There's the other one right over here. Okay, let me go to a 4 hour. I'll show you right here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, and at the end of a third wave, Bitcoin likes to do them. You come back over here. You see this move right here. This was come down. It did a correction, and it went back up, and then back up. And you see right here, guys, look at this. I'll show you right here. Okay. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. And what's the next move that it did? What's the next move that Bitcoin did? You see that's a 3-wave move. 3. And then what? 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. You see? That's what Bitcoin likes to do. Bitcoin likes to play games on people's heads, right? Bitcoin dances on people's heads. It's like, oh yeah, look what I'm going to do. Look what I'm going to. Now, can I catch all these? I can't catch all these. They usually take you off guard, just like looking at coins, like Humans AI. I was looking at that and I was thinking, I'm going to go get some money on KuCoin and go buy some of that right now. And I forgot about it. I was checking other coins, and I should have wrote it on my board here that I was thinking about. Like I had coins written on there, and I need to check, and I didn't do that. And I go back and I check it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's starting to move. Let me go over check that, and there it is. It's all blasted up. So that's what I would check, guys. That's what I would keep my eyes out right here. So you got a nice 3-wave move, and this whole thing could be a 3-wave move back down in this area, and it could do a 3-wave move. And if you see it move creeping up there, what Bitcoin will be doing, guys. Sorry, this video is going on a little bit too long, but I'm trying to get some people have been asking. They want to learn some things. Okay. And I'm trying to make it where I have people that don't care about that and then also make it useful for them. But you see Bitcoin just creeping up. It's creep, trying to go creep. And it's going to go one day, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So now if Bitcoin makes that move, guys, I don't think it's going to be that bad either. Okay. Just because this is so small in this area, it's so small. So it's only going to be so big. And then the, 21.2 or 21.2 area would be the target area. Now, why is that good? You know why flats are so good, guys? Especially expanded flats. You want Bitcoin to do an expanded flat. If you want Bitcoin to keep going up, you want Bitcoin to do the expanded flat. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what it's going to do? Check this out. I'll show you something. We're going to go right over here. 12-hour chart. I'll show you what Bitcoin will do. It'll come right over here. Back down, up a little bit. And it'll go boom, 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 boom. And it'll be way down there again. And you know what that means? It'll be time for the Bitcoin rerun. Keep going up. That's what it'll do. So you actually want to see that. You want to see that. Okay? In my opinion, you want to see Bitcoin do that. So here's a good example. You see this wave? Look at that. Right there. Boom. And they could do another run. You want to see it come back down there too. This right here in the 4-hour, in my opinion, is optimum. You see it like down there like that. And then you see the price like maybe something like that or something like that. You see it way down there. You're like, okay, here we go. So, all right, guys, that's the end of it. Sorry about my rant. I went on for a long time and I didn't mean to. I just want to go over some coins and let you know that a lot of coins are in topping patterns. Like here's Polkadot. Well, Polkadot's a coin I keep track of because Polkadot goes with Bitcoin. Polkadot's going, you know, they just kind of like brother, sister, or daddy, mommy type thing going on here. And Polkadot's in a topping pattern, in my opinion. So Polkadot needs to do a little RSI reset a little bit, at least get back down here so it can keep on going. So topping pattern in Polkadot, topping pattern in, let me see, what's some other coins? Even Phantom. Look at Phantom. Phantom is running, guys. Phantom is running. I told you this coin right here, this is going to be the... This is going to be a good performer, man. It really is. So you can see a topping pattern with Phantom. Okay. So am I going to trade this Phantom? No, I'm not going to trade Phantom. I'm good with that, guys. I'll ride Phantom and just let it go. There's some coins that I do trade. There's some coins that I don't trade. I'm just going to let it go. Comes back down. Phantom comes back down here. I'll just get some more of it and I'm good with it, guys. You know, just constantly trading. It's on and on. You know, some guys overtrade. You don't want to overtrade. So like here, right here, I traded this. I got out of this at $1.50, Lido Dow. Okay. Look at that. That was a serious screw up. That's a serious screw up, but it's okay. It's okay. I will conquer the Lido. I will conquer the Lido, guys. Get back there, Lido. Back down here. I'll get reload up. Yeah. We'll get the Lido. I told you, man. You guys right here. Look, boom, boom. I even said this. I said, look. Guys, at a minimum at the Lido Dow, on the Lido Dow right here. Check this out. I said at a minimum. I said, guys, at a minimum, look at this. It looks like a perfect A, B, C. And it's going to be getting up there, $7 or something like that, guys. So, all right, with Lido. I know a lot of people out there, some of you guys watch my channel, a lot of people on their channel, they don't care about Lido Dow and they go watch Invest Answers. And they're like, oh, stay away from that high risk altcoin, man. They're all going to zero. 98% are going to zero, man. You know, that's just the way it is, man. You just got to really do your due diligence, man. Check into it. So, yeah, that could be true. That could be true, guys. But I think there's a lot of decent coins. A lot of people are still kind of brainwashed with, hey, Bitcoin's daddy or the father of all of them. And it's just like nobody can corrupt Bitcoin. And then the other ones are more centralized and stuff like that. I'm not looking at so much like that. I'm looking at the technology side of it, guys. The technology, blockchain. Okay. And some of these coins are coming out with some pretty cool deals. So the ones right now, in my opinion, that are going to be incorporating blockchain with social media and artificial intelligence are probably going to be the winners. So that means Ethereum be involved in because they'll be building on Ethereum chain to be able to do that. And then the other ones are outside of that as an example too. So that's the area. And then the next area I'm going to say is going to be massive in cryptocurrency is gaming, period. It's going to be massive, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.